It is time that we make a critical decision for the future of Terra Luna Classic. This proposal just went to voting and has already been setting up a lot of fighting on Twitter, a lot of conversation. So let's talk about what this is and why this could be potentially very important for the future of Terra Luna Classic. So the goal behind this proposal is to raise the validator minimum commission fee to 5%. Now, this is important because right now we have a lot of validators who are operating at 0% commission. And so what's happening is some of these 0% commission validators are essentially playing the waiting game where they're waiting for these other validators to run out of funds, not be able to run their validators anymore, capitulate, shut down their validators, and then the person who was at 0% the entire time, who was able to fund the operation at a loss the entire time, now they are the only validator in this scenario, one of the few validators left, and they can actually raise their commission to, let's say, 10%, 15%, and they have a huge chunk of the voting power. When we look at the top Terra Luna Classic validators, we can see this trend. Now, all nodes, they've been raising their commission up to 10% to try and do the opposite, try and help spread out voting power. But if you look at these other top validators, you can see 0%, 0%, 6, 4, 0, 5, and then we just keep going down, another 0, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 0, 0. So we have quite a few within this top 15 group that are at 0% commission, roughly a third. There's also a degree of correlation between this 0% commission and the voting power change over the past days. So when we look, the 0% commission gain delegators, 0% gain delegators. We just keep scrolling down, 0% gain delegators, 0% gain delegators. I'm sure you're kind of noticing a trend, but we do have one right here that loses, and then another 0% gains, another 0% gains, 0% loses, 0% gains. So you can see overall, if you're a 0% commission validator within this top 15, top 20 set, most likely you are gaining delegations at a pretty consistent pace. When we look at all the validators who are currently running a 0% commission, we can see pretty clearly that there are 30 validators running at the 0%. This represents roughly 25% of all the validators for Terra Luna Classic. And so we need to decide as a community, do we want to prioritize the free market and let these validators do 0% commission, 50% commission, just let them pick? Or do we want to implement some kind of structure where we set up a minimum validator commission? That way, hopefully, these smaller validators don't get totally screwed if they can't afford to continuously operate at a loss. Currently, the top 10 validators for Terra Luna Classic have 66% of all voting power, which means these top 10 validators determine the future of Terra Luna Classic. It doesn't matter that we have another 120 validators. They, for the sake of determining the future of Terra Luna Classic, are worthless because we need just over 50% vote to say yes. So these top 10 can totally control and determine the future of Terra Luna Classic. So we need to decide, do we want to prioritize the free market, let these validators do what they want, or do we want to prioritize decentralization, protecting the blockchain, having a wide range of opinions, and go down that route? There's not a right or wrong answer to this scenario. It's really what we prefer and what we want to prioritize, either the free market or decentralization. So let me know in the comments down below, which one do you think we should prioritize? And I'll catch you all in the next one.